This is a once-in-a-lifetime class. 15 state championships that are represented here tonight. 7 high school All-Americans and members of 18 different all-state teams. It is incredible. Let's meet the 2012 class of the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame.
King Kelly Coleman, Wayland High. No legend looms larger in Kentucky high school sports than that of Kelly Coleman of the Wayland High Wasp. Playing from 1952 to 1956, the colorful King Kelly amassed a staggering 4,337 career points and a senior season scoring average of 46.8, all without the benefit of the three-point shot. The two-time All-Stater led his Wasp to a third-place finish in the exciting 1956 Sweet 16 tournament, often referred to as King Kelly's Tournament. Coleman set a single-game scoring record of 68 points and 29 rebounds. That record still stands unchallenged 56 years later. King Kelly's legendary high school career ended with him being named as Kentucky's Mr. Basketball in '56, and as a Dell Sports Magazine first-team All-American. Jerry Grigsby, McDowell High School. The first female high school superstar in the modern era of Kentucky high school basketball was the high-scoring Jerry Grigsby of the McDowell High Daredevils. From 1975 through 1977, Jerry amassed a 3-season total of 4,385 points on her way to earning 3 first-team All-State honors. Her 49.8 senior season scoring average is still a state and national record, as is her 81 points in a single game during her junior season. She was Kentucky's Miss Basketball in 1977, Kentucky Sportswoman of the Year in 1978, and has since been inducted to the National High School Hall of Fame. Clem Haskins, Taylor County High. From humble beginnings on a Taylor County tenant farm, Clem Haskins earned his way to basketball glory. With dignity and class throughout his life, Clem proved to be a true pioneer who along the way opened doors for others of his race. Playing first for Campbellsville-Durham in '59 through '61, Clem the Gem made the decision to transfer to all-white Taylor County High for his junior and senior season. Here, the big, quick, sharpshooting guard led his team to the 1963 State Sweet 16, important pivotal point in our high school sports history. While at Taylor County, Clem earned All-State and All-American honors. Clem and Dwight Smith became the first 2 black players to don the Hilltoppers jerseys of Western Kentucky. An outstanding professional career followed. Clement Haskins, Warren Central High. Playing for the Warren Central High Dragons from 1979 through 1983, Clement Haskins proved to be one of the most versatile and talented athletes to ever grace the courts of the Commonwealth. Her accumulated totals of 2,856 points, 1,731 rebounds, 857 assists, and 533 steals proved her skills as both an individual and a team player, and earned Clement many honors: Kentucky Athlete of the Year and Kentucky's Miss Basketball in 1983. In this same 1983 season, she led her Dragons to a state championship, followed by being named as a Kodak All-American. Ralph Beard, Louisville Male High. Described as the fastest, most aggressive, and competitive player of his era, Ralph Beard was the first 4-sport letterman in Louisville male history. From 1941 through 1945, Ralph led his Bulldogs to a 1943 state baseball championship and both a state track championship and state basketball title in 1945. His burning desire to always be the best led him to be named 2-time All-State in basketball, as well as high school All-American honors. His post-high school career included an NIT championship, an NIT runner-up, 2 NCAA championships, and a 1948 Olympic gold medal. In 2011, Male High School honored his memory by naming its playing floor as Ralph Beard Court. Darrell Griffith, Louisville Male High. No Kentucky high school player of the mid-1970s played with more athleticism or ability than the legendary Darrell Griffith of Louisville Male High. Known for his amazing jumping and dunking abilities, Darrell was both respected and feared by his opponents as he led the Bulldogs to 3 state championship games, including 1975 when they won it all. In both 75 and 76, Darrell earned all tournament honors as well as all state honors. In 1976, it came as a surprise to no one when he was named Kentucky's Mr. Basketball, as well as High School All-American. A highly successful college career with the Doctors of Dunk at the University of Louisville resulted in the school's first NCAA championship. A long and fruitful NBA career followed. S.T. Roach, Lexington Dunbar High. A true gentleman, scholar, teacher, and community leader, S.T. Roach guided the Lexington Dunbar Bearcats basketball program from 1943 to 1965. Coming from Bate High in Danville, where he was an all-state basketball player, he eventually returned as head coach for his alma mater. Coach Roach won 98 games before becoming head coach at Lexington Dunbar High. At Dunbar, ST built a dynasty while winning 512 games, capturing 6 regional titles and 2 Kentucky High School Athletic League state championships. ST Roach set lifetime examples for his players while overcoming obstacles and difficulties with class and dignity. In the early 1960s, changes came and he led the Bearcat teams into 2 KHSAA Sweet 16 tournaments. Ralph Carlisle, Lexington Lafayette Generals. From Cavanaugh High School, where he played in 2 state tournaments, Ralph Carlisle would launch a legendary coaching career at Lexington Lafayette from 1945 through 1961. As coach of the Generals, he accumulated 11 district titles and 6 regional championships. In 6 state tournament trips, his team played in 4 title games, winning 3 championships in 1950, 53, and 57. His career win total of 488 helped earn him 2 Coach of the Year honors, and his peers chose him as Coach of the Decade for the 1950s. Wes Unseld, Louisville Seneca High. Recognized as one of the most dominating centers in Kentucky high school history, Wes Unseld played for Louisville Seneca High from 1961 to 1964. His reputation as an outlet passer, rebounder, and defensive player is unequaled, and his record totals of 72 and 88 rebounds in the 63 and 64 state tournaments remain unchallenged. With 2 state trophy titles in 63 and 64 and the title of Kentucky's Mr. Basketball in 64, Wes took his talents on to a successful college career at the University of Louisville, followed by a long and stellar career in the NBA. His NBA career is highlighted by a Most Valuable Player award and his induction into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Jim McDaniels, Allen County High. From 1963 through 1967, Jim McDaniels played high school basketball for the Allen County Patriots. With little background or experience in the sport, Jim developed quickly under the guidance of friends and coaches. By the end of his high school year, the 7-foot center had scored over 3,000 points and pulled down over 2,000 rebounds, one of only 4 players ever in state history to do it. During his senior season in 1967, Jim averaged an outstanding 38 points and 25 rebounds per game, while leading his team to a trip to the state tournament. Named as Kentucky's Mr. Basketball in 1967, Jim McDaniels teamed with other future Hilltoppers to defeat the Indiana All-Stars in Louisville. In this game, Jim completely dominated with 42 points, something he frequently did in Freedom Hall. In 1967, he was named as All-American, followed with a brilliant career at Western Kentucky and the pros. Richie Farmer, Clay County High. Added to the long list of outstanding Eastern Kentucky sharpshooters and high scorers is the name of Clay County High's Richie Farmer. Playing for the Tigers from 1984 through 1988, Richie led his team to an incredible 3 state tournament title games during his 5 trips to the Sweet 16. Along the way, he broke numerous scoring records. His career was capped off by a 1987 state championship, in which he earned the Tourney's Most Valuable Player award. Following the championship year, Richie gave a legendary 52-point performance against Ballard High in the 1988 title game. 3 times he earned selection to the All-State team. His senior season, Richie was named Kentucky's Mr. Basketball. Bobby Keith, Clay County High. In 27 years as head coach of the Clay County Tigers, Bobby Keith led his teams to 767 victories. He set a state record with 18 Sweet 16 appearances, 7 of these consecutively from 1984 through 1990. In 1987, his Tigers took home the championship trophy by winning in front of 24,000 people at Rupp Arena. He was 2-time runner-up in 85 and 88. And from 1984 through 93, his teams amassed an amazing total of 129 straight home court victories. 5 times, Coach Keith has been honored as the Kentucky High School Coach of the Year. He was named the Kentucky Coach of the Decade for the 1980s, as well as being recognized as National Coach of the Year in his tenure as the Tigers head coach. Cliff Hagan, Owensboro High. Playing for the Owensboro High Red Devils from 1945 through 1949, Cliff Hagan broke all of his high school scoring records. With great quickness, strength, and a picture-perfect hook shot, the 6'4" center led his 49 Red Devil team to a state championship win over Lexington Lafayette. His title game performance included 41 points, is still regarded as one of the Sweet 16's greatest all-time performances. 3 times named as first-team All-State, Cliff would go on to win an NCAA championship, an NBA championship, and then serve as athletic director at his alma mater, the University of Kentucky. Rex Chapman, Owensboro Apollo High. From 1982 through 1986, no one in Kentucky played high school basketball with more flair and athleticism than Rex Chapman of Owensboro Apollo High. Packing gymnasiums wherever his Eagles played, the Owensboro native excited the crowds with feats of athletic ability seldom seen on basketball courts. In his junior year of 1985, King Rex led his team to the quarterfinals of the Sweet 16. His list of individual honors is long and includes Kentucky Mr. Basketball for 1986, Gatorade State Player of the Year, Parade All-American, AP Player of the Year, and McDonald's All-American in his senior year. Roy Bowling, Laurel County High. With the arrival of girls basketball in the 1970s, it took little time for the Laurel County Lady Cardinals to establish dominance. Leading the way was Coach Roy Bowling, who would guide the Cardinals from 1974 through the 1989 season. During these 15 years, his teams would chalk up 403 wins while losing only 61. Along the way, Roy's teams would win 19 district, 8 regional, and 4 state titles, 3 of which came during a remarkable stretch in 1977, 78, and 79. The 4th state title was earned in 1987. Setting a state record, Coach Bowling's Lady Cards won 73 consecutive games. Roy Bowling finished his high school coaching career by building a successful program at Louisville Mercy High. Wallace Wawa Jones, Harlan High. Wallace Wawa Jones is generally regarded as one of the greatest all-around athletes ever produced in Kentucky. Playing for the Harlan High Green Dragons, Wallace proved to be an all-state performer in basketball, football, and baseball. Scoring 2,398 career points, then a national record, Wawa was named first-team All-State in basketball 3 times. His Harlan team made 4 trips to the state tournament, including 1944 when they won the title. His post-high school career was equally phenomenal as he was an All-American at the University of Kentucky as part of the Fabulous Five, winning both an NCAA championship and an Olympic gold medal in 1948.
In the basketball capital of the United States, what a picture this is, ladies and gentlemen.